Yo, 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 what's up? Happy New Year to all my people out there, man. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve and had a good 2021. And 2022 is about to be lit, man. We about to go through got a pretty compact show today. We got a lot to go over. We'll give our end of the year awards today. We'll also do 2 fight predictions today, and then we'll make a big announcement for the channel. Changes are coming to the channel, so we'll go over that as well, and we'll get on out of here, man, so y'all can enjoy y'all New Year. We don't know how many people gonna be here today. This is something that wasn't planned, but we just got back late last night, so we are here and ready to talk some boxing leading to the first card of the new year, man. We got a big card tonight, a heavyweight card full of action. And I can't wait to see it for one. So very, very excited to come through and talk some boxing with y'all tonight. If you're in the building, be sure to smash the like button. Drop a chat in there so I know that you're here. So we can talk this boxing. Let me send out some notifications real quick. I see you, Ricky E245. I see you, Cassandra. Salute to y'all. Happy New Year to both of y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, man, for sure. Let's see. There we go. We live. First of all, I appreciate all the subscribers. We up to over 2,000 subscribers. And I told y'all when we got over 2,000, we had a big announcement coming. So y'all stay tuned, man. We got a big announcement coming at the end of this live to let y'all know some changes that we bring into the channel. It's gonna be. I'm very excited, man. Very, very excited to let y'all know what we got going. All right, so TJ, what up? What up, TJ? I see you in the building, man. We live. We about to do a couple of predictions, give our end of the year awards, and then make a big announcement. I want to make the announcement at the end, and when we have as many people in here as possible. So we got big changes coming to the channel, TJ. I think you specifically, and people like you, the type of content that you check out. I think you'll like the changes that we bring into the channel for sure. Let's see here. So Ricky said he got Luis Ortiz or KO in the 6th round and Rice winning again tonight. Okay, yeah, those are the 2 predictions I'm doing. Those are 2 I'm doing. I did the other ones from the card while I was out on vacay, but I was still able to get some content to y'all. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Excuse my absence. Had to spend some time in the real world with the family, doing some big things. Salute to G Park in the building. Happy New Year to you and your family as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we getting in. TJ say he's second there, so he agreed with you, Ricky E245. So we'll start right there. We got 10 people in the building so far. All 10 of you, be sure to smash that like button. But we'll start right there, right? We'll do a couple of predictions. Then we'll give our end of the year awards for 2021. And then we'll get on out the way, bro. Oh no, then we'll make our announcement and we'll get on out the way because I got stuff to do today. Salute Dante Hall in the building. So Jonathan Rice versus Michael Coffey, heavyweight fight, 10 rounder. This is a rematch, bro. If you go by the odds, the betting odds, this was the biggest upset of the year so far. Johnny Rice was a late replacement opponent. He was somebody that came in on like 2 or 3 days notice or some shit. Like, it was crazy, bro. Salute to Omega Red in the building. It was crazy, bro. And he beat up Michael Coffey. But he's 34 years old, orthodox fighter, 6'5", 81-inch reach, fighting out of South Carolina. Got Michael Coffey out of New York, 35 years old, orthodox fighter, 6'5". And he's just, supposed to be a hot prospect, man. But Rice brought him back down to earth. Coffey's 12-1 with 9 knockouts, and he was knocked out one time by Johnny Rice. Johnny Rice, you hear the record, you like, oh shit, I got Coffey. You like, oh shit, I got Coffey. Johnny Rice, 14 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw, with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. And he's been knocked out twice. We got Mr. Mechanical in the building. Salute, Mr. Mechanical. So let's break them down. So Michael Coffey, man, he switches stances. Seems like he's a quick learner in boxing. And I underestimated this in the first fight. I will not underestimate it this time. He started boxing when he was 30 and he's 35 years old. That's late as shit. That's late as shit. You know what I'm saying? But he picks up boxing very quick. If he'd have started earlier, then maybe he'd be at a different point and be, one of the really good heavyweights that we had, but he started so late. But you could tell he picked it up quick. He switches. He got power in both hands. He tries to roll with punches. He's thinking in that ring, trying to figure stuff out. But for some reason, in their last fight, he couldn't get out of the way of Rice's right hand to save his life. Johnny Rice is athletic. The jab was the key to his success in their first fight. He was using a nice up jab, controlling the distance, and he disguised his right hand well to where Coffee couldn't see that shit coming, bro, and he was landing bombs on him from the opening rounds. And that's the thing about that first fight. It's not just that Rice won. Like, if he won how, let me see here, how Gabriel Rosado, beat Beck the Bully, right? Where Rosado was losing rounds and Beck the Bully was having success, and then boom, Rosado caught him with a right hand. If he won like that, it'd be one thing, right? Or if he won like how man, what's the other fight, bro? How Dillian White lost to Pavek in the first time. With Dillian White, Happy New Year to you too, Teach. I see you in the building. I appreciate you. As always, man, the Cash App is down there at the bottom, and the super chat button if you want to donate to the channel. Everything you got, man, is much appreciated and helps to grow on the channel. But one, like how Povetkin beat Dillian White, how Dillian White was winning, he was having a lot of success, and then boom, Povetkin caught him. That ain't how Johnny Rice beat Michael Coffey. He was winning that fight, in my opinion, 4-0 before he stopped him in the 5th round, bro. So he didn't only win the fight with an upset, he looked like the better fighter from start to finish. And what people are saying, and I hear him, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, well, Michael Coffey, he has more time to prepare. This was a short notice fight for him too. And so he'll be more ready. But the flip side of that is, so will Johnny Rice. Now he's not a replacement opponent. Now he's had a full camp. And you can't teach confidence. Like, the confidence knowing that you can beat somebody's ass when you get back in there after you done already beat their ass before, like, bro, that goes a long way. Like, Rice is already a mentally strong and very physically strong fighter, like huge. You know, these are guys up over 260 pounds, like very strong fighters. And Rice already knows that Coffey feels his power, that he can beat Coffey up. So shit, it's gonna be hard to deter him. Coffey gonna have to walk through fire, bro. He gonna have to prove he can get out the way of a right hand. I'll tell y'all this. I think the fight's gonna be much more competitive because Coffey, 2 tours in the Marines. He mentally tough. He got heart. And it ain't like he got knocked out and put to sleep. The ref had to come in and stop the fight. And he was telling the ref he was okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TJ. He won every round, bro. Rice won every round to me. So for me, I kind of equate it to Josh Warrington versus Mauricio Lara, not the fighting styles or the fighters or anything like that. I don't think that, but where Coffee gonna have to show me. Like, I have no faith in Josh Warrington. I think Warrington in that second fight, I think he was jumping up and trying to throw Chris Benoit headbutts on purpose and shit to try to keep from getting knocked out, because Lara looked like he was on his way to knock his ass out again, bro. And I don't think he gonna fight him a 3rd time, fam. Because I think he know what the outcome will be. Lara just all wrong for him. You know what I'm saying? And I got similar vibes for this fight, man. They fooled me once. I'm sorry. Once I done seen y'all fight before, bro. You got to go show me you can beat his ass if you Michael Coffey. You have to. Until you show me, I got Rice in this fight, bro. I got Johnny Rice. Yeah, that's true. And Warrington was proven, which makes it even worse, TJ. So I got Rice in this fight, bro. I got Rice all day in this fight. I got Johnny Rice. I think he might stop him again, bro. It's just Coffey got to show me he can't see the right hand, bro. Bones Adams did something to Rice's right hand to where shit, hey, you can't see that shit coming, and it got much more leverage on it. And his jab, he's working off his jab better. If I'm them, I come out and see if Coffey can get out the way of it. I suspect that he can't. Because I'm sorry, like, after you get hit and beat up like that, you don't, a few months, that's not enough for me. You can't make enough adjustments. Plus, he started boxing late, so the adjustments are few and far between. All that learning on the job shit, I think he just ran into the wrong one with Rice, bro. I think Rice is the wrong one for Michael Coffey. So I got Rice. By knockout, 6th round, 7th round, similar fashion. I think the right hand will be the key. And he's gonna be much more confident, so he's gonna be throwing it with conviction even earlier in the fight. And so I think a basic 1-2 is gonna be the demise of Michael Coffey. And I got Johnny Rice winning this fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next one because we want to get to the end of the year awards. You know what I mean? Next one we got a title eliminator, 12-round IBF title eliminator. So the winner of this fight between Luis Ortiz and Charles Martin becomes the mandatory for the IBF, which is currently held by Alexander Usyk, who also holds obviously the WBA and the WBO. But Luis Ortiz versus Charles Martin, they're both southpaws. Charles Martin is 35 years old. Luis Ortiz is 42 years old. What's up, MB Boxing official? Charles Martin has an 80-inch reach. Luis Ortiz has a 78-inch reach. Ortiz is 6'4". Charles Martin is 6'5". Martin fighting out of Missouri. And Ortiz, of course, out of Cuba. Martin's record, 28 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 25 KOs, and he's been knocked out 1 time by Anthony Joshua, which, by the way, I got questions, bro. I feel like Charles Martin could have got his ass up. He got Coffee. Oh, you got Coffee coming back. Okay, I feel you. Suck my opinion. I feel you. Okay, you got Coffee coming back and win. I got Rice, bro. I got Rice with a damn near repeat performance, bro. Fool me once, shame on me. You fool me again, then shit. It is what it is. Can't miss the same fight twice. It's gonna be very bad for me. I ain't gonna like it. We got Luis Ortiz, 32 victories, 2 losses. Both of those losses coming to Wilder. With 27 of his victories coming by way of KO. So, similar, Martin was counting on his head. Yeah, counting on his own head. Yeah. I got you. I seem like the only one picking Martin by upset. Okay, Charles Martin. Yeah. Charles Martin, MB Box official, got Martin with the upset. So I get it though, because of the age and Martin is powerful, bro. King Kong within 9. Martin doesn't do anything special in the ring, says Mr. Mechanical. I got you. So let's break him down. So Charles Martin, he looking for that left hand, bro. He is southpaw. His jab, I like Ortiz's jab better. His jab is more the fine range to land that big left hand, but he does have a nice right hook, this Charles Martin. But he's looking to land that left hand. He does move well in the ring for a big guy. 6'5", very, very big, upper 240s or whatever. He moves well in the ring to be that big. He obviously has great power, 25 knockouts and 28 victories. But when I say moves around, that's just when he's moving around. When he starts punching and shit, I see him lunge in a lot. I see him out of position a lot and falling over his feet a lot. He can get a little undisciplined and kind of off kilter sometimes. And then one thing that I do notice, bro, his hands come back low as shit. When he get through throwing his punches and shit, and combinations, they come back underneath his chin to his chest and shit. Like, he's wide open for counters, and he's wide open where if you throw with Charles Martin, you can catch his ass, bro, and you can catch him heavy and hard. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that about him. And then also people talk about Luis Ortiz. He has had some inactivity, but y'all realize Charles Martin ain't fought since the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 2. He ain't fought since February of 2020 him damn self, bro. He been out the ring for almost 2 years as Charles Martin. And so I kind of worry about that for him as well, especially going against somebody with Luis Ortiz's power, simply off the strength of, if you ain't been taking punches, if you ain't been active, your body could react very funny to shots that usually don't hurt you, or shots you usually see coming, or shots you usually take well. That shit might change, you know what I'm saying, for Charles Martin, because he ain't been in the ring in 2 years. For Luis Ortiz, great power. He's much more fluid with his punches to me. He puts combinations together better. He understands distance better. His feet are better. He don't fall over his punch. He has very good timing, and he's been very accurate. And I like the way that he goes to the body as well in his combinations and mixes it up. His downfall is that he got in the ring with Deontay Wilder 2 times. That's his downfall, bro. He got in the ring with Deontay Wilder 2 times, and Wilder, did what he did to him. But what people don't understand, Luis Ortiz in their first fight, he hurt Wilder. He hurt Wilder, and he was winning that first fight, and he was doing well. You know what I'm saying? The second fight, he was outboxing Wilder on the scorecards badly. Wilder just caught him with that equalizer. He just caught him with that equalizer. So Luis Ortiz, you can make the argument, and I'm making it right here, he's outboxed every single fighter he's ever been in the ring with. Now he is 42 years old, so age does play a huge factor for all of boxing, but a little bit less in the heavyweight division because those guys are so powerful, they're so big, and it's not like a huge speed gap between Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz because Martin was never really fast. Anyway, so here's what I think. I don't think Charles Martin can outbox Luis Ortiz. I think Luis Ortiz will be winning rounds, right? But I think Charles Martin can probably hurt Luis Ortiz, and that's what he's gonna have to do to win the fight. He's gonna have to be competitive enough to make Luis Ortiz think in there, and he's gonna have to look to land that big left hand. He gonna have to look to land that big left hand. Stuck on my opinion, say he don't trust Ortiz's middle-aged chin. I feel that. I don't trust Charles Martin's heart. To be honest with you, I think both of these fighters will get hit, and I think Ortiz will at least keep coming and keep trying. You're gonna have to put him out of there. Charles Martin, if it get hard, I wonder how he will react. I don't like the reaction I saw when he fought Anthony Joshua. But for Charles Martin, I don't think he can outbox Ortiz, as I was saying. I think he got to come in. I think he got to hurt him. I think you got to hurt him because the thing about falling over your feet like Charles Martin do or getting out, outside of your punches and shit and getting out of position, Ortiz can counterpunch his ass off. he can quit. He can counterpunch his ass off. So Martin gonna be open for counters and open to really get picked off and get caught. So for me, for Ortiz, I think he can outbox him and he can stop him. I think he can outbox Martin to a decision, and I think he can catch him with some shit that'll hurt him. When's the last time a 40-year-old knocked out a contender? I don't know. You tell me. I ain't even picked the fight yet. You know what I'm saying? But when's the last time? I don't know. This could be the first, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll see. So y'all know how I do though. For me, when I'm looking at these fights and these fighters, bro, y'all see the record down there: 181 right, 38 wrong. They all right here up on the channel. When I'm looking at these fighters, I got to go with the fighter that I think has more ways to win. I think Luis Ortiz has more ways that he can win this fight. He can win a decision. Boz says Foreman was 45 years old when he knocked somebody out, suck on my opinion. But he said contender. Did he knock out a contender, Baz? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Povetkin White. There we go. Povetkin knocked out Dillian White. Suck on my opinion. They giving you names in the chat, bro. But for me, I think Luis Ortiz is gonna win this fight. He has more tools in the toolbox, so to speak. I think he can outbox Charles Martin. I think he can hurt Charles Martin. And I think Charles Martin's only shot is really to hurt Luis Ortiz. He can't outbox him for an extended period of time. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I got Luis Ortiz. I'm gonna say he stops Charles Martin somewhere in the mid to late round, somewhere between round 7 and round 10. I got Luis Ortiz with the stoppage. I think for somebody that's 42 years old, with the amateur experience that Luis Ortiz has, with the pedigree that he has, the skills that he has, I think actually as he's getting up in age, fighting once a year is gonna behoove him. It's gonna make him better. I expect him to come out fresh and start putting it on Martin early and often. Martin's jab and his distance control, it's not good enough to keep Ortiz at bay. And even if he only had great distance control and a good jab, he only has a 2-inch reach advantage. So I got Luis Ortiz, man. I got Luis Ortiz. And MB Boxing Official makes it a great point. Like, other than if you take Deontay Wilder off of Luis Ortiz's resume, shit, I mean, who else you got? You feel me? It ain't really a whole lot. Ain't a whole lot going on there with Luis King Kong Ortiz either. Charles Martin, Anthony Joshua, Gerald Washington, guys like okay, Anthony Joshua beat your ass, and we see what type of heart and I believe that Anthony Joshua win. It has aged horribly for Charles Martin. Getting knocked out by Anthony Joshua after watching what Andy Ruiz did to him, watching how fragile mentally AJ has been since they lost to Andy Ruiz and how he fought him in the second fight, practically boxing his way to a victory. He ain't been the same fighter since. And then losing to Alexander Usyk, which is no shame in losing to Usyk, my pound for pound number 1 fighter in the world right now. Charles Martin just, I don't know, man. I think there's something missing there. He gonna have to show me. I got King Kong Ortiz. I got King Kong Ortiz winning that fight, bro. I got him winning that fight and winning it pretty. I think he's gonna be winning rounds and he's gonna get the stoppage. I think by the time the stoppage comes, he'll be up by a few rounds and he'll get the stoppage. That's just my pick. Luis King Kong Ortiz. So we'll see. He gonna have to be, and you might be right. MB Boxing Official. I forgot. Did you say who you picked? Did you say you picked? Hold on, trying to find it. Trying to find it. Oh yeah, you got Martin by upset, and you got him knocking out Ortiz. Okay, all right, yeah, bro. Okay, hey man, we'll see. I've been wrong before 38 times. I've been wrong 38 times on this channel. I've been right 181 though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's my two picks, man. I got Luis Ortiz by stoppage, and I got what's the homie name? And I got Johnny Rice by stoppage as well. So we'll see how those picks go tonight. Let's get to our awards, man. Let's get to our awards because we ain't got too long of a show today. We're just back. You know, it's a new year. I want to get these out so we can hit the ground running. We got our live show with KQKC Boxing Network tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Time. Y'all be sure to come through. Salute to J.A. Dixon in the building. You know, coming through and showing love. So we got the live show with KQKC Boxing Network tomorrow morning. And then we back to our regular schedule next week. But we got to get these awards out. So let's do our end of the year awards, man. And I got some picks that they're a little different. I can explain them. MB Boxing Fish said I've been wrong like 45 times on my channel. You got me beat. Hey man, we working. Salute to all my content creators out here really breaking down fights and really trying to push forward the sport of boxing, man. So only Martin winning is Frank Martin. Yeah, Frank Martin gonna put in work today. I can't wait to watch that shit, bro. One of my favorite prospects in the sport of boxing down there at 135 pounds. Frank the Ghost Martin versus Romero Duno on Fox for free. Yes, sir. I'll be checking that one out for sure, TJ. That's gonna be lit. Can't wait to watch it. So what we got, man? So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5 awards. We got 6. It's 6. We got Prospect of the Year, Trainer of the Year, Upset of the Year, Knockout of the Year, Fighter of the Year, and Fighter of the Year. And we're gonna do it in that order. So first, let's do Prospect of the Year, man. Let's do Prospect of the Year. Who y'all got for Prospect? And you know what? As we do these, I can't be too long, but I will open up the panel and we can all do our awards together for anybody that want to hop on. And if you don't, you can stay in the chat and give your award. But here we go. Anybody that got time, there's the link. Let me see if I can pin that mug. There's the link. Pin the message. Boom. All right, there's the link. For anybody that has time, feel free to come up. Yep. 5 p.m. Eastern, so only in 2 or 3 hours, we got Frank the Ghost Martin. Anybody that want to come up and give your awards as we get ready to do that, then feel free to come up, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I know you've been up here before, you're more than welcome. If you've never been on the panel, I just ask that you show me your face, and then you can take off your your camera. So we already got some people picking Jose Valenzuela. That's a good pick for Prospect of the Year. I ain't mad at that. At all. Keyshawn Davis, man, won a silver medal and 4 pro fights. Okay. He did have he was very, very active this year. Did he have 4 pro fights this year though? Hold on. Were they all this year? Let me check. I didn't think they were all this year, bro. Am I tripping? Oh no, they were all this year, bro. Damn, that man been busy. That's a sleeper pick, bro. Damn, that's a damn good pick. You got me reconsidering as I talk. Damn. But I can't give you shit for amateurs though. Okay. All right. So here we go. So Prospect of the Year. So it came down to 2 people for me, right? It was Xander Zayas. I thought about Xander Zayas, and I also thought about Jerry Big Baby Anderson. Those were my 2. Yeah, Venezuela is nice. Dante, he down there trying. Y'all smash the like button like the homie T said. I know y'all all ain't hit my like yet. Smash on that like for me. So the it came down to Xander Zayas or Jared Big Baby Anderson for me, right? Xander Zayas had like 6 fights. He won all of them. Knocked out 4 or 6 opponents. Jared Anderson had 4 fights. He knocked out everyone. You know what I'm saying? He knocked out everyone that he'd been in the ring with. Xander Zayas, to me, if you're going with number of fights, if you go, I'll bet he's only 19 years old. You know, the true, Jared Anderson is 22 years old. So you could pick Xander Zayas for this, but I picked Jared Big Baby Anderson. Salute to Antoine Reed in the building. I got Jared Big Baby, and I can't call Jerron Ennis a prospect anymore, bro. Damn near 30 fights? Nah, bro. Already fighting, former contenders and champions. He's a contender more so than a prospect to me. He's to the point where he's like taking tests, and people are like, oh, that's a test. That's a name. These other dudes, they ain't there yet. So they are notch below. But I got Jared Anderson as prospect of the year simply off the strength of, I think he was more dominant than Xander Zayas. He was more dominant. Like Xander Zayas in that fight against Jose Luis Sanchez, I came away from that fight like, okay, you need to be more patient. Okay, you need to work on your defense. Stay behind your jab more. You got touched up. You might have gassed out. You might have punched yourself out a little bit. So I did have that question in that fight about Xander Zayas, whereas Jared Big Baby Anderson, bro, he dominated everybody he got in the ring with. Like everybody that he got in the ring with looked like they just didn't belong on the same planet with him, bro. They didn't belong on the same planet with him. So I got Jared Big Baby Anderson as my prospect of the year. But Xander Zayas has some things in his favor. Number one, he has more fights already. He was busier in 2021. And then in 2022, Xander Zayas down there at 154 pounds. Like he's right there, bro, on the cusp. I like to see him fight for like a regular belt or an interim belt sometime this year. Because I think after Charlo or Castano, whoever wins that fight, I think those belts will disperse. Maybe the winner of those belts will defend one time because they're fighting early in the year. Maybe they'll defend one time, but I expect whoever wins, whoever defends, I expect them to probably start moving up to 160. Because especially like if it's Jermell Charlo, because if he beats Brian Castano, who does he have left to fight at 154 pounds? He's fought everybody or has a connection to everybody. Like the only one is like a Jared Hurd or something who just lost. So I mean, will he stick around to defend against somebody like Tim Tszyu? Will he stick around to exercise a mandatory against somebody like Zayas? Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I got but I got Xander Zayas having an opportunity next year to at least get an interim belt or a regular belt next year. Especially the WBO route over there under Bob Arum. For Jared Anderson, 2022 to me, I want to see him take 10 rounders. I want to see him start picking. I want to see him start fighting names that have either been contenders or champions. Like I think depending upon how the loser. Oh yeah, J.A. Dixon, we can do that one real quick. Depending upon how the loser does, the loser of this Ortiz and Martin fight, that'll be a good fight for Jared Anderson. Guys like that, you know what I'm saying? Gerald Washington versus Frank Sanchez. The loser of that fight. Obviously, y'all see I got Frank Sanchez winning that fight. If you pay attention to the channel and you watch my picks, I got Sanchez winning that fight. So Gerald Washington would be a great name. Hellenius is somebody I love to see Jared Anderson get in the ring with. Guys like that, just a step under the top level and things like that. So MB Boxing Official, I'm gonna do this for J.A. Dixon. He says new category, robbery of the year. Yeah, Jose Ramos is a damn good fighter too. I thought it was Jesus Ramos. You talking about Abel Ramos' nephew or something, right? The 154 pounder, the Southpaw Dante. I like him too, bro. But robbery of the year. MB Boxing Official says Michael Fox versus Gabriel Mastery. Nope. That was a big robbery. Probably the biggest robbery on the scorecard. But when you consider promoters, when you consider commissions, when you consider the scoring of a fight, the biggest robbery to me of the year was Robson Castillo and Oscar Valdez. Number one on the scorecards, I felt like Robson Castillo clearly won that fight like 9-3. 9-3, 10-2. I gave Valdez maybe 2 rounds, and I struck a nerve so bad. We rescored the fight and watched it live on my channel. We did a whole live stream on it, right? We did a whole live stream on it, and Top Rank flagged my shit. Not just some Rudy Poo, you know what I'm saying, copyright strike. Like Top Rank flagged my shit and made them take the video down, bro. So number one, the scorecards, right? Then you got to think about everything leading up to the fight, the sanctioning body involved, letting that man test positive and basically go into the fight before the fight even started. Castillo was robbed by having to fight a dirty ass fighter, bro. Tested positive for some shit that basically, like, if y'all don't know what fentanyl is, all that shit mean is you ain't got to work out as hard. You ain't got to work out as hard. You ain't got to diet as hard. You cut weight easier. your heart becomes stronger, pumping blood throughout your body, so you don't gas out as quick, so you get to work out easy and shit. So he got to be dirty, right? Oscar Valdez got to go into the fight dirty, and Mauricio Suleiman flipped his clean boxing program on his head, bro. Flipped that shit on his head. Flipped it on his head and said, "Oh, that shit don't exist no more. We ain't using Vada. We gonna just use water so that you can get to keep your belt and you can fight. And your punishment is, you get to be champion. You get to go in as a dirty fighter, and we got the scorecards in your favor. Your punishment is you got to go take basically defensive driving for cheaters and shit. Like they made them sign up for some fucking classes about the importance of what you put in your body. Like just some slap on the wrist shit where like, bro, that's the biggest robbery of the year. If you look at the sanctioning body being in cahoots with it, the judging of the fight, that commission down there in Arizona that was like, shit, hey, bro, shit, he can fight. He can fight dirty. He from Arizona. We from Arizona. He can fight dirty. And the fact that they were cheering him on, bro, the fans and shit, like, bro, yeah. Yeah, I got Oscar Valdez for robbery of the year over Robson Castillo. Great topic, though, J.A. Great topic. That's my pick. A very close second will be Michael Fox over Gabriel Mastery. That shit was crazy as well. I just give it to Valdez off the strength of the cheating that was allowed before the fight even happened, bro. But let's move on and salute to my beautiful wife Valerie in the building. Happy New Year, baby. I ain't gonna be long, I promise. She waiting. She like, hey, look, man, this shit better be quick. All right, we got shit to do today. It's New Year's. But salute to you, baby. I appreciate you coming through and showing love. So trainer of the year. Who y'all got for trainer of the year, bro? I guarantee you my pick is probably gonna be a lot of y'all probably gonna disagree with it, but I promise I got reasoning, bro. I promise I got reasoning behind it, man. Who y'all got for trainer of the year, though? Let's keep this thing moving. Who y'all got, man? Let me know down in the comment section. As I said earlier, anybody want to hop on the StreamYard link is right there in the channel if you want to come give your awards. Jermaine Bean got Eddie Reynoso for trainer of the year. Okay. Who else? Y'all put him in the chat, man. Put him in the chat. Let me know. If you can't hop on here, that's cool, but put him in the chat. Let me know who you got for trainer of the year so far in 2021, man. It was a pretty good year for some trainers. You know, who y'all got? Dante Hall got Eddie Reynoso. Boz says Boo Boo trainer. Andrade trainer? For Quigley and who else he beat? Quigley and Liam Williams, bro? Nah, I can't do that, fam. And who else does Andrade train, bro? What other fighters he got, fam? Ricky E245 got Eddie Reynoso. Okay. Cassandra says, unfortunately, Reynoso. Okay. All right. Robert Garcia. A lot of fighters, a lot of good things. Josh Franco did his thing against Maloney. MB Boxing Official says Reynoso, Canelo, and Sanchez flourished in 2021. Sanchez did have a great victory over FA. And he's fighting this weekend. All right, so here's my pick, bro. I got Ben Davidson, bro. Yeah. Ben Davidson is my trainer of the year. And ICXP Nika got Derek Price. I got Ben Davidson for trainer of the year. Let me explain to you why, bro. Had a very successful year. Number one, he's in Devin Haney's corner, right? So that's one world champion that he trained that went undefeated in 2021, right? He also, y'all know who he trained? He trained Josh Taylor, bro. He led Josh Taylor to undisputed. This year, did Ben Davidson. Then on Canelo's run to then on Canelo Alvarez's run undisputed, Canelo had to fight Billy Joe. Billy Joe was very competitive in that fight. I felt like he was losing. He was getting his ass beat, but Ben Davidson had another fighter in Billy Joe Saunders, who he trains, that fought for undisputed this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got that. I got him training Billy Joe. Then you got Lee Wood, who got the upset over Can Zhu. Y'all might not know who Can Zhu is. He was the regular WBA featherweight champion. He was the favorite going into that fight out of China. Throws a lot of punches, got pretty good power, very good offensive fighter. Lee Wood smashed the gas on his ass. Ben Davidson was in his corner. And then he got an up-and-coming hot prospect out of the UK. A lot of people are high on, and Lee McGregor. Shout out to Brown Gone on Boxing. Salute to you. You got Lee McGregor, 11 wins, no losses, 9 knockouts. You know, so yeah, I got Ben Davison, bro. I got Ben Davison for trainer of the year. I saw a lot of y'all pick Reynoso. There's another award later on. I'm gonna explain why I don't have Reynoso for trainer of the year, but I got Ben Davison for trainer of the year. When you look at his stable, bro, and you look at the arguments to be made for him. You got one fighter in Billy Joe Saunders who fought for undisputed. He lost, but he was competitive until he wasn't, until he got his ass whipped. You got Josh Taylor who fought for undisputed and won, right? You got a world champion in Devin Haney that went undefeated this year, where we all know Bill Haney is doing his thing, but Ben Davison, he's more so about the strategy, and we know he knows his boxing, right? Then you look at him having another fighter in Lee Wood fight for a regular belt, a baby belt, you know what I'm saying, a regular WBA, but he was the underdog going to that fight. So Ben Davison got to coach the dude to an underdog victory, a dominant underdog victory that Lee would have, right? And then you got Lee McGregor, undefeated prospect, that's also coached by Ben Davison. So I just like the work that Ben Davison did this year, bro. Dante House said Ben slept on. I didn't even think about him. Yeah, bro, I'm looking at everything. J.A. says that's a good pick, knockout. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I got Ben Davison, bro. I got Ben Davison. Like, to me, Eddie Reynoso is like, he like Eric Spoelstra when he was coaching the Heat, bro. When the Heat had LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Like, is Eric Spoelstra really a great coach, or did he just have phenomenal talent? Like, how good is Eddie Reynoso really, bro? Like, because if you picking him, like, yeah, you might throw Sanchez out there. That was a good name throw out there. But if you picking him for trainer of the year, you're really picking him based off of what he's, Canelo Alvarez, bro. You're really picking him based off of Canelo Alvarez, to keep it a buck, bro. But for Ben Davison, I mean, and all these fighters, they have different styles too. That's what I like about him. He can coach a lot of different styles. Devin Haney don't fight like Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor don't fight like Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders don't fight like Lee McGregor. Lee McGregor don't fight like Lee Wood. You know what I'm saying? So I got Ben Davison, bro. I got Ben Davison for trainer of the year. TJ says Valdez. I got huge. Valdez lost the Caseo fight to me, right? He lost the Caseo fight to me, and then I'm sorry, bro. Like, I got questions. I got questions about that Burchell fight, bro. Like, once you do some shit like that, like, I don't know, fam. I don't know. And then you got Ryan Garcia. That Luke Campbell fight, man, he got his ass dropped. He came back and won, but then what else did he do? My guy Ben Davison got guys unifying, becoming champions and shit, doing shit that they never did in their career. Lee Wood was never a champion. He made him a champion. Josh Taylor got undisputed under Ben Davison. And Ben Davison been coaching Josh Taylor since 2020. So I got Ben Davison. I'm sorry, bro. I got Ben Davison for trainer of the year. Upset of the year. We on the upset of the year. Who y'all got for upset of the year, my good people? Smash the like button. I see how many people in here. I see how many likes I got. They ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't adding up. So hit that like button. Boz says Freddie Roach ain't high on Ben. Said he gave Fury and Lowe a featherweight the same game plan. That's cool, Boz. Well, I ain't high on Freddie Roach because he told Manny Pacquiao to throw more punches and just, fight harder and shit. Like, what great instructions Freddie Roach out here giving. That's another trainer, in my opinion. That's Kiko Martinez. That's a good one. Mr. Mechanical says gotta be Rice. Freddie Roach, in my opinion, bro, he lived off the laurels of Manny Pacquiao, bro. Like, I've never been high on Freddie Roach as a trainer. No disrespect to him. Great heart, great overcoming the stuff he's overcoming his personal life. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I be hearing the instructions in between rounds and shit. I can't get with Freddie Roach, bro. Salute to the coach in the building. What up, coach? I can't get with Freddie Roach. Coach, I'm just giving my end of the year awards. If you want to hop on and give yours, you're more than welcome. So let's see. We got the upset of the year. We got somebody saying Rice. Rice had the worst odds, bro. He did, Mr. Mechanical. Like, if you just go off, okay, biggest upset of the year, if I picked the underdog to win, what fight would have made me the most money? It's Johnny Rice beating Coffee, because Coffee was the biggest favorite this year that lost. So that's a good point. My retort to that would be this, though. My retort to that would be this: Rice and Coffee was unproven and he started boxing late. So I agree with because of the gambling odds, but that's not my pick. But I understand the pick, bro, because of how big of a favorite Michael Coffey was going to the fight. Boz has another good one, Kiko Martinez. I didn't pick Kiko Martinez, but I understand your pick, Boz, and the argument to be made for it is because of number one, how big of an underdog he was, and number two, although he had fought a lot of champions and he had a lot of experience, he had never won. He had never got over the hump. And what he did to Kid Galahad was very, 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 very shocking. He caught him cold, bro, and hurt him and changed the entire fight. My argument against Kiko Martinez and why I didn't pick him is that he was losing the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was losing the fight up until he wasn't. So upset of the year to me, I would pick Rice over that because Rice was winning the fight the whole time. But I still don't have Rice as my pick. But what went against Kiko for me, guys, was that Kiko, he was losing the fight until he caught, I don't want to say a lucky shot, until he caught Kid Galahad with that shot that he caught him with at the end. I think it was the end of the fourth round, and then Kid Galahad couldn't recover. Then he stopped him early in the next round. I forgot what rounds it was off the top of my head, but if y'all watch the fight, you know what I'm talking about. Kiko hurt him at the end of a round. Kiko was getting his ass whooped, but he caught him with that overhand at the end of the round. Kid Galahad couldn't recover in between the corner, and then boom, he stopped him at the beginning of the next round. Got a lot of people, got TJ, got Jermaine Bean, got Cassandra, all picking Kambosos for knockout of the year. I see the homie Young Merv, the cut man in the building. Salute to you, Young Merv. Boz says gotta be Kiko. Kambosos. Kambosos is not my pick either, bro. Kambosos is not my pick either. Number one, fight was very competitive. Number two, it does fit all the criteria because he was winning the fight. He was a huge underdog. He was fighting a world champion. But he's not my pick because of Teofimo. Other than beating Lomachenko, he hadn't really done nothing. He wasn't as proven as my pick that I'm about to give y'all in a minute. I'm surprised nobody's picking my pick, bro. I'm surprised y'all ain't rocking with it. But we'll see if we can change some minds, kind of like we tried to do with the Ben Davison pick. So Kambosos, to me, because of the pushbacks of the fight, because Teofimo and how he was acting outside of the ring, not being as proven, also being immature and not as proven in the sport, I didn't make that my pick. But every other one, he fits my criteria. So I totally understand that pick, but that's not my pick for upset of the year. But if that's your pick, I ain't mad at it. Salute to the homie Jermaine Bean in the super chat, says Freddie the joke, Coach Roach, Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, bro, like, man, shit. Somebody finally, I've been waiting on it. Somebody got my pick. Salute to Leon Robinson in the building. Cassandra says, or Ugas. Ugas, that's not my pick, though. This is my pick right here. This right here. That's my pick for upset of the year. Sandor Martin over Mikey Garcia. That's my pick, bro. That was my pick for upset of the year. Number one, Mikey Garcia was a minus 2,000 favorite, bro. If you put $10 on Sandor Martin, you win 100. If you put 100 on him, you win 1,000, bro. He was plus 1,000. I got upset of the year, Sandor Martin over Mikey Garcia, because it fits that criteria, right? He outboxed Mikey the whole goddamn time, bro. Did him bad the whole time. He did him bad the whole time. That's the first thing. Second thing, right? Second thing, who he beat. Hall of Fame. Oh, there you go. No, minus 3,000. Damn. Mikey was a minus 3,000 favorite, says the homie TJ. So I got Sandor Martin for my pick of upset of the year, simply off the strength of who he beat, bro. Like, we talking about a proven 4-division champion who's only like, we can shit on Mikey all day. Oh, he inactive. He doing this. He doing that. Bro, he only lost to Earl Spence Jr., bro. He beat Robert Easter. He beat Adrian Broner, bro. Like, he was a beast from 140 down to all the way down to where he started it. Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Sandor Martin over Mikey Garcia, I think it's clear that that's upset of the year. Mike Garcia is much more proven and much more established than Teofimo Lopez, right? Mikey Garcia, what was some other picks y'all had? I forgot. Let me go back up. Oh yeah, Mikey Garcia again, much better to Kid Galahad, bro. Much more proven than Kid Galahad. You know what I'm saying? But shit, Sandor Martin over Mikey Garcia, that's my pick, bro. And then again, Mikey Garcia much more proven than Teofimo Lopez. Like I got Mikey Garcia. I got Mikey Garcia getting beat by Sandor Martin as upset of the year. Cause Sandor Martin, somebody said it, bro. Ain't nobody know who he was, fam. We was like, oh shit, bro, this dude only fought in Spain, bro. He only ever fought in Spain, right? He had nobody on his resume. You look at his record, he ain't got no power. You like, shit, this supposed to be a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to throw this on the parlay just kind of as an add-on to give me some better odds, and then boom, Sandor Martin beat the shit. I don't think Usyk, and I didn't think Ugas was an upset because I had Ugas winning to start the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I am also basing this y'all on shit that I ain't see coming. To keep it real with y'all, I picked Usyk and Ugas to win because I thought it was pretty clear Ugas was way younger than Pacquiao. Pacquiao had been out the ring for a long time. Ugas was longer, stronger, good jab, good to the body. All the shit that Manny Pacquiao don't like, Ugas was good at. Then plus you look at the odds, they were much closer than some of the fights that people were naming in the chat. The odds were much closer than the Kid Galahad, Kiko Martinez fight. The odds were much closer than the fight I picked, Sandor Martin over Mikey Garcia, for that Ugas fight. Same thing with Usyk. Like I saw that shit coming. I picked Usyk to beat the shit out of AJ. And I almost was all the way right because I picked him to stop him late, and he almost stopped his ass in the 12th round. Again, the odds on this fight were much closer. And then if you like to keep it a buck, Usyk was much more established and much more established, and he was much more proven than Anthony Joshua. Like we're talking about a former undisputed champion who won all his belts on the road. We're talking about a guy that defended his undisputed crown. Ain't no franchise belt bullshit going on with his shit. None of that shit. We talking about a true undisputed champion moving up to heavyweight and beating the shit out of Anthony Joshua. Like I saw that shit coming, bro. I saw that shit coming, but so I don't consider it an upset. But the odds and people who were really high on AJ, they'll tell you it was an upset, but not to me, bro. And I think Usyk probably gonna beat the dumb shit out of him again. I don't give a damn who training AJ. You pick whoever you think the best trainer in the world is, bro. You think whoever you think the best trainer in the world is, and you give him to Anthony Joshua, it ain't gonna make a difference. Miguel says at heavyweight, he was looking shaky though. Not to me, because don't nobody really look. You talking about Chisora. I know what you're talking about, Mitch. You're talking about Chisora, but don't nobody look good against Chisora. It's an awkward ass style, bro. Nobody looks good against Chisora. Number one, he used this shit, right? He used the cross guard that that shit ain't been used since 1922, bro. Nobody used that shit no more. And Chisora's always coming forward with relentless pressure. Guys like that are hard to even plan against. But Usyk did enough and outboxed him and won the fight. But nobody looks good against Chisora. Joseph Parker, he had a good performance against Chisora just now, and that shit was tough. But in the first fight, he looked horrible. And now in the second fight, he couldn't get Chisora out of there, bro. Nobody looks their best against Chisora. You know what I mean? That's just my thought. So I got again, Sandor Martin beat Mikey Garcia as upset of the year. And we're gonna move on to KO of the year right when we get to the super chat. Felix Nunez says, good to see you back. Yeah, bro, back from vacay. New year, same me. We ain't changing. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna talk our boxing. My opinion is my opinion. If the channel continues to grow, great. If it don't, y'all can always come here and you're gonna get the same knockout. He says, who you got tonight? I already made my picks, bro. We got a few videos up, but just a quick rundown. I got Sanchez winning. I got Frank the Ghost Martin winning. I got the homie Victor Frost, whatever his name is. I got him winning. I got Johnny Rice over Coffee. And I got Luis Ortiz over Charles Martin. Just a quick rundown for you. If you want the why to break down all of that shit for Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz, and for Coffee and Rice, you can go back to the beginning of this live stream. All the other ones that I just named, they got prediction videos up on the channel as you and I speak. So let's go to knockout of the year, bro. Let's go to knockout of the year. Who y'all got for knockout of the year, bro? Who y'all got for knockout of the year? I appreciate that, Mitch. And if you ain't subscribed, man, subscribe to the channel, man. We always talking this boxing. Getting out boxing on me, you got the shit beat out of you. Look at Usyk's face after the fight. Shit, look at Joshua, bro. He got the shit beat out of him, bro. He was hurt, tired. He might stop him boxing. I mean, we can agree to disagree. I thought he got the shit beat out of him. You know, it is what it is. Coach got Charles Martin. I ain't betting you. Coach always try to make me reconsider my picks, bro. Damn. I still got Luis Ortiz, damn it. Okay. Andre Darrell or Anthony Darrell, bro. You talking about the one that knocked out Hernandez on that undercard? Which one you talking about, Leon or Andre Darrell comeback? I be getting them confused, bro. So my bad. Anthony, okay. I read your next comment. Anthony Darrell over Hernandez. Okay, that's a good pick. Who y'all got for knockout of the year? Smith KO dude was twitching. Ugh. Talking about the Lennon Castile. Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty. Who y'all got for knockout of the year, bro? Let me know. I'm about to give my pick soon. Very soon. AJ is the king of the heavyweights. That's why he had all the belts. Well, he's the king without a crown right now, bro. We'll see if he can get it back. And I made a video about this. I ain't gonna all the way shit on AJ. I heard some people trying to act like AJ should step aside and you know, his new trainer got him going to the body and shit, and they don't like that shit. Let me tell y'all something, bro. This shit, cut that soft ass shit out. That's some sucker weak sauce. Number one, bro, salute to AJ for taking the rematch. Number one. Salute to him for wanting to try to go get his get back, win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw, right? Salute to him for that. Davis on Leo Santa Cruz wasn't this year, Mike. It wasn't this year. That was back in 2020, bro. They got knockout of the year in 2020, in my opinion. Coach says F.A. Ajagba, yeah, they knock out over Brian Howard. That was vicious. That was vicious as well. Salute to the homie Money Brown TV in the building. Salute, Money. We back. Tank versus Barrio, says Mr. Mechanical. But yeah. Back to Anthony Joshua. So for him, bro, salute to him. Everybody telling him to step aside. Everybody telling him to why he got a new trainer. It's dangerous for him to be going to the body. What y'all want to do? Just go in and do the same game plan with the same damn trainer and shit. Like, bro, at least he trying. Shit. At least he trying, win, lose, or draw. Like, so I give him credit for that, bro. And people that saying he should step aside, bro. Y'all know if we had that sentiment with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, we wouldn't have got such a great fight this year. So screw that, bro. Let these dudes be warrior. This shit boxing, bro. This shit boxing. I mean, I feel you, TJ, but I can't. You saying he should have stepped aside for us. I feel you. Like, as a boxing fan, undisputed, you think that's a better fight. You think that's a more competitive fight. I got you, bro. But for him, bro, if you put yourself in a boxer's shoes, like, why the hell I'm going to step aside? If I'm supposed to be a warrior, I'm a champion, and I got a chance to get my belts back, make millions and millions of dollars, bro. I'm going to try to go win that shit. Like, for him, stepping aside would be sucker shit for him. And so I'm viewing it from his perspective, bro. For the fans, yeah, of course, we want Ugas to step aside and somehow sub in Terrence Crawford for Earl Spence and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want the biggest fights possible, but I'm not going to shit on a fighter for wanting to try to go get his belt back, bro, and wanting to try to go do his thing. And yeah, y'all go subscribe to Money Brown TV. Tim Mouze, what's up, my brother? I think FAKO was the best, says Dante Hall. Fury Wilder 3. Jake Paul. Okay. My knockout of the year, I got F.A. Ajagba knocking out Brian Howard, bro. I did have throughout the whole year until he fought Castillo, I had Valdez knocking out Berchelt as my KO of the year, but I changed that to F.A. Ajagba over Brian Howard, quite frankly, because Oscar Valdez tested dirty, bro. Like, he tested positive and shit. So I don't know, was you on the shit with the homie whatchamacallit? Castillo? I mean, I'm sorry, Berchelt, and you just didn't get caught. So I got questions. It was too recent for me, bro. Like, if he had tested positive like some years ago and shit, and he had a bunch of clean fights and shit, after that, then, you know, bygones. We'll see if you don't test positive again. Maybe you can get some clout back. But testing positive a few months after that shit, nah, bro, I can't rock with it. So I got F.A. Ajagba. As what's up, Money?
My brother Knockout was going down, champ.
Not much, man.
That's an open invitation with that link out there.
Yeah. That's open for everybody, bro. It's open for everybody, especially you. Shit, all you gotta do is text. All you gotta do is text, and you get a link, my brother. Let me ask you this, bro. Real quick, cause we all the way up to KO of the year. Give me your prospect of the year, your trainer of the year, and your upset of the year, real quick.
Prospect of the year. Man, I was talking about this yesterday. It's a lot of prospects out there, man. You know, there's a lot of them outdoing one another, but the one that stood out, man, damn, I'm gonna have to come back to prospect because
Okay.
I like a lot of prospect. I couldn't just do one, right?
Okay. What
But
about trainer
like
of the year?
I gotta give it to Eddie Reynoso, right? I was looking at Eddie
Okay.
Reynoso and I was looking at Lomachenko father. You know what I'm saying? It was a toss up between Eddie Reynoso and Lomachenko daddy. But I can't get it down. I'm sorry, sir, but Lomachenko daddy. So I gave it to Eddie though.
Yeah, yeah. His name like Anatoly or some shit, ain't it?
Anatoly Lomachenko, y'all.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Anatoly, some shit.
Why Reynoso for you?
Um, I looked at what he did with Canelo Alvarez, then I looked at what he did with Frank Sanchez, and I know people get on his ass about Oscar Valdez, and I don't knock nobody, but at the end of the day, he still had to do his job as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? And he
Mm-hmm.
got the job done, and he retained his title. You feel me? So I look at what he did, and then I looked at Anatoly, and I looked at what he did with Usyk, and then I looked at what he did with Lomachenko, and I look at them dudes. That was the top shit. You know what I'm saying? My one man told
Mm-hmm.
me, "Why not Derek?" I'm like, "Listen, man, Derek had a draw. Earl Spence haven't fought. Then he just lost to Marcus Brown. You know, we keep it real." So. And I look at because I had them in there, and I say, and I even put Robert Garcia in there and shit, what Robert did through the year. But I got to give it to my man Eddie because of the meaningful things that Canelo Alvarez did.
Yeah.
Going out there, doing what he's doing with Frank Sanchez, you know what I'm saying? Putting Frank Sanchez in position at the heavyweight division, and then coming back at lightweight, getting that W as well. I didn't know if he helped my man Cesar Martinez out, but I don't think he was training him at the time. I should have did my research on that. But, you know, I gave it to Eddie on that behalf, and I also respect anybody that gave it to Lomachenko daddy as well.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't mad at that, bro. My pick was Ben Davison, bro.
Ben Davison?
Ben Davison, yeah, bro. Listen, so here was my rundown, and I gave the people why I picked him. I picked him number one because he got undisputed with Josh Taylor. He got undisputed with
Yes.
Josh Taylor, and then he's in Devin Haney's corner as well. So he's helping coach Devin Haney, another undefeated world champion who had a good 2021. Then your boy, you got Canelo, who got his undisputed. Billy Joe Saunders was getting his ass whooped. He was losing, but he was competitive in that fight, and he had a great game plan. Ben Davison was his coach and coached him in a unification fight. And then Ben Davison also led Lee Wood from the UK, led him to an upset victory over the world champion Can Zhu down there at featherweight, the WBA regular title at featherweight. Then he also coached a hot prospect, Lee McGregor, who's undefeated at 11-0 and 9 knockouts, got him some knockout victories this year. So I picked trainer of the year for Ben Davison, but and I'm gonna and I'll explain later why I don't have Eddie Reynoso as trainer of the year, but Ben Davison was my pick, bro. That was
Hey,
my
ain't
pick for
nothing wrong with
trainer of the
that.
year.
Hey, ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that because that's a hell of a. When you just broke that down, that's a hell of a lineup. And I do know who Lee Wood is and Lee McGregor. I like Lee McGregor to be real with you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never tripped off Ben Davison and with Josh Taylor because Josh Taylor was in the running for fight of the year as well. And I never tripped off Ben Davison being his coach. And I'm sorry, Josh, and I'm sorry, Ben. You feel me? Because that was a hell of accomplishment and a hell of a fight. You feel me? But I got to
That
stick
was
with
a
my
damn
man.
good fight, bro.
Yeah, hell of a fight. I got to stick with my man Eddie Reynoso. But ain't nothing
Let
wrong
me
with that. That's
salute.
a hell of
Let me
that's a hell of
salute.
a pick.
Let me salute Felix right quick. Salute Felix in that super chat says respect to money. I found your channel through money. That's what money be doing, bro. People be trying to give him slack and shit, but money one of the realest out here, man. He been showing me love from the time I jumped on this hoe, man. For sure. So let's get to your pick for upset of the year. Who did you get for upset of the year? And coach, hold on, coach Tony reviews. Any of you guys that are in the chat, the link is up there pinned to the channel. Y'all can hop on and we can break this year down and give our picks together if y'all got time. So that's an open invitation for y'all. But go ahead, money. Who you got for upset of the year, bro?
I gotta give it to George Kambosos, man. Only
Okay.
because I disrespected him so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Yeah.
had that man getting walked through, bro. Like I didn't even give him a chance. Like I'm like, bro, and because of the fight I seen, what happened with Lee Selby, and I liked his build up, and I'm doing the press conference. I liked it like he was holding his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he holding his own, he doing good. But I'm like, once he get into that ring, he ain't finna do none of that. Like he ain't finna do nothing. And he went out there, bro. He showed up and he performed, bro. The man made me say his name, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know Uzi can be in there. I know my man that beat Mikey Garcia. He can be in that deal.
That's who I
Um,
picked. I picked Sandor
yeah,
Martin over Mikey
yeah,
Garcia, bro. That's who I
because
picked.
yeah, but because of the was it what because of what it meant, like he went out there and took all those fucking titles and put himself at number one like that, you know what I mean? And now he got Devin Haney chasing, he got Tank chasing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He put himself
yeah,
in position, you know what I mean? He believed in himself, and nobody really gave Ozzy a chance, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure Australia did, but it's probably people in Australia that probably felt like he wasn't gonna do it too, but he went out there, he showed up, bro. He put it on TOS, and he showed me heart, grit, determination, things of that nature, you know what I mean? And I like it the upset over Mikey Garcia because, you know, I didn't know who he was neither. He probably was a worse
yeah.
underdog than fucking George Kambosos, you know what I'm saying? But I just think the meaning of what George Kambosos did, going out there, becoming the unified champion, becoming bam, the number one guy overnight, you know, that stuck out to me. So I gave it to
Yeah,
George
I can't. I
Kambosos.
can't even. I can't even argue with that. My reason I picked Sandor Martin beat Mikey Garcia, bro, because I think Mikey Garcia is much more proven than damn Teofimo Lopez. And Sandor
So,
Martin was supposed to be a tune-up. Fucking Cambosa, at least he was a mandatory challenge, and we know he sparred with fucking Manny Pacquiao and shit. Like Mikey Garcia is supposed to be a 4 division Hall of Famer coming back. You know what I'm saying? This shit's supposed to be a tune-up. Then you look at the odds. Shit, Mikey Garcia was like a negative 3,000 or some shit. The homie was telling me earlier, bro. Like he was like
right.
a huge favorite. He was an even bigger favorite than Teofimo Lopez. So I was like, shit, I gotta get at the Sandor Martin. This dude never had fought outside of Spain. He looked like he didn't have no power, and he thoroughly like outboxed Mikey. Mikey was never competitive in that fight, whereas at least Teofimo, he put Cambosos down and shit. He had moments in the fight where Sandor Martin just completely outboxed Mikey Garcia, bro. So but
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at the damn Cambosos pick because if you want to talk about like what's going on in boxing, like right now as you and I speaking, we have this conversation, then for sure, man, it got to be Teofimo Lopez because that one has much more ramifications in the lightweight division than Mikey Garcia has losing because he kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I think it could go either way. I think both of them are great picks, bro. What about knockout of the year, bro? What about knockout of the year? Because
Man.
we talked about that a little bit. My pick, just real quick, was F.A. Ajagba knocking out Brian Howard, bro.
Oh
I
my
thought F.A.
God.
I thought F.A. Ajagba had that dude. He had that dude sitting Indian style in the air,
We saw
bro.
his ankle, exactly. We saw his legs. I swear to
He
God, man,
had
I
that dude
about to say,
sitting Indian
man,
style in the air, bro.
right. And the way he just laid that, but my one man hit somebody on the temple. You know what? I gave it to Oscar Valdez, right? But I really wanted, like, people don't talk about Callum Smith knockout over Lenny Castillo, bro.
Bro,
Like
he
he
had
almost
him
killed.
doing the Harlem Shake on the floor in the ring, bro. I ain't mad at that pick. Callum
Mm,
Smith had that man looking bad out there,
he
bro.
almost killed him, bro. I'm like,
Bro,
God
I had to
damn,
stop. I had to stop and be like, man, let me see if he okay before I just go in and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
man.
yeah,
But
but explain a little bit more, bro. Why you got the Valdez pick?
because once again, I disrespected the shit out of Valdez because I had Burchett knocking his ass out, bro. Like I had so many bets on that shit. You hear me? To where I'm like,
Yeah.
this nigga almost got his jaw cracked against motherfucking my one man. My dude Blue Nose put his ass on the ground. I'm like, this boy finna go up to 130 and get his ass ice. Like, I'm so confident. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to see him. Want to fight Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? He finna get his ass knocked out. He went up there. I'm like, oh my fucking God. They like, he dropped Burchett in the second round. I'm like, he did what? I'm like, so I'm watching one fight. I'm like, oh shit, my heart dropped. I'm like, oh, I got all this damn money out here on this dude. I ain't got, but it's just the way he knocked him out, bro. Like how he walked into that shit and just
Yeah.
boom. I'm like, and I know people gonna say, well, he tested positive. He didn't test positive in that fight, so I'm gonna give it to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I got you.
you can't say, you know what I'm saying? Because
That's the main reason why I didn't. I was like, nah, bro, because your ass over. And then shit, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Shit, I just didn't. Number one, he tested positive, and then number two, I ain't like how they robbed Consejo. So shit, these my awards and my channels, I ain't giving him shit, bro. He ain't getting up. He ain't getting up because I openly told. I said shit. I had Valdez at first because especially money
yeah,
like what was on the line too. Like he did that
what
shit.
was on the
Like if
line,
they
bro?
jogged over Brian Howard, that shit was like a
Uh-huh.
prospect fighting somebody he was supposed to do it to. Um, Oscar Valdez, that was a world championship fight, bro. He did
Facts,
that
bro.
shit in the world
Facts.
championship fight, but shit, you test
And did you
positive.
expect him?
You gotta at
Did you?
least give me a year. You gotta give me a year or two of clean test before I can give you any credit, bro. I can't really.
And I
I
don't
mean,
I
know.
can't give him
And I'm not.
nothing this year,
But
bro.
did you pick him to win that fight knockout, or did you pick
No,
Burchett?
y'all go back and check. I had Burchett.
Yeah, that's what I
running
say.
through
I
him,
had
bro.
Burchett. Man, I had Burchett knocking his motherfucker. I'm like, man, Burchett gonna knock him out. You know what I'm saying? So, I gave it to him though. So I gave it to Oscar about this. You going down,
Coach, what's up, Coach? Happy New Year, Coach. How you doing?
same to y'all, man.
And
Same
Happy
to
New
y'all.
Year's, knockout. Happy New Year's, my brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to you too, money man. Look, Coach, we done ran through a few picks, and I don't want to put you on the spot for everything, but real quick, prospect of the year, trainer of the year, upset of the year,
I
KO
mean,
of the year.
as
What
much as
you
I
got on
hate,
all those?
as much as I hate they camp, you gotta give it to Eddie Reynoso. As much as I hate they camp, because there's too much suspect shit going on over there with the drugs and all of that stuff, but you gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because of what Canelo accomplished over those 11 months. So you gotta give it to Eddie Reynoso.
I'm over doing the Mario dance. I'm over doing the Mario dance. Coach said you gotta get to him.
What do you think, Coach? What do you think? Did you hear my pick of trainer of the year?
Yeah, I mean that's a good pick, but it's like Eddie Reynoso went out because pretty much all of his fighters have been successful when you look at it. Now that Valdez fight, that last Valdez lost that fight to me.
Yeah, big fact.
Right.
Big fact. Yeah,
He
okay.
lost that fight. But what he did with Canelo, I mean, you got to give it to him over those 11 months. So that's all. That's the only reason I'm giving it to him. Now,
What about upset of the year? Who'd you have for that?
Oh,
Go prospect. Go prospect. Go prospect then.
It's either Xander or it's Keyshawn. From when Keyshawn Davis going to the Olympics, winning a silver, and he had already had pro fights and won, and then coming and looking good 2 times as a pro. I think Keyshawn Davis. Now Xander is
you almost changed my mind, and then whatchamacallit, Leon Robinson had put Keyshawn Davis in the chat, and I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, because I got Jared Anderson as prospect of the year. I was like, damn, bro, that's a good ass pick. Y'all almost made me change my mind because he did. Do we give credit for what they do in the amateurs for pro?
I mean, for what he did. Just think about this though. What he did though, he had a couple pro fights already, and then fought in the Olympics and got a silver medal. Then he fought a couple more times and won as a pro too. So, and he looked good. He looks good. So that's
quick,
why.
Shout out to the homie. Let me get this super chat, Coach. Shout out to W_right side. Says salute, knockout with that $2 in the super chat. I appreciate you. Go ahead, Coach. Keep cooking.
Yeah, I mean Xander fought 6 times. I see. Yeah, I mean Xander looks really good too as a prospect. So it's out of those 2 guys. I really like both of those guys, man.
Yeah, Keyshawn looks special, Coach.
Xander looks special too. He got a few things to work on, but he looks real special.
I ain't gonna lie. I like to put David Will in there as well. That's why I say it's a lot of fucking prospects that look so good. But if I had to pick though, I like Xander, but I was gonna pick Keyshawn as well. But knockout, I wanted Big Baby Anderson. That's mine too, because of what he did to and that's what I would have picked. I would have picked Big Baby Anderson because of what he did to Tyson Fury in training. Like people can't take that away from him.
Yeah. My thing with the difference for me, because my last 2, it came down to Xander Zayas and Jared Anderson. The reason I chose Jared Anderson over Xander Zayas, because Xander Zayas' fight with Jose Luis Sanchez, I thought he took a little bit more punishment in that fight. I feel like he gassed out. He didn't jab enough, and he showed that he's a prospect. Whereas I thought Anderson, his 2021, he was dominant in every single fight. You know what I'm saying? Really nothing to nitpick. And so I thought he was more dominant, and he knocked everybody out. Whereas Zayas had two fights go the distance. So that's why I gave it to Anderson. But I think if you got Anderson, if you got Zayas, I think Keyshawn Davis, Keyshawn Davis literally got me up here wanting to change my mind. I'm just not gonna do it because I feel like I already dug my heels in. But Keyshawn Davis, bro, he had a great 2021. Boz says, who's the best boxing channel of the year? Boz, look, I'm trying to be as objective as possible. I try to be, try to give y'all the real content. but I'm not one of these people that's gonna pick against myself, bro. Like I'm not one of these people that's gonna pick against myself. I say me, bro. I say me. I'm sure money gonna say him. Like, what you want me to do? I'm not gonna say somebody better than me, bro.
I know one thing. I beat both of y'all asses with Cambosa, so nah.
Yeah. What happened with that? What happened with that Usyk pick though, coach?
Yeah, Usyk did his thing.
Yeah, don't do me like that. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that.
Usyk did his thing. I was surprised, man, but I looked at AJ. I'm like, he looked more athletic in the second Ruiz fight. He gonna look more athletic, man. That motherfucker looked like he was terrified, bro. He don't have a heart, man. That's his problem, bro.
He ain't got no confidence, man.
He don't have that dog in him, bro. That's the problem. Cause to be honest with you, he could have bullied Usyk and beat him up, bro. He really could have.
Yeah, if he was willing to walk through fire, but he not. He ain't willing to do that shit.
Usyk hit that bitch on the chin. That motherfucker did a dance. I said he ain't gonna win.
He don't have no dog, bro. He don't have dog.
But when Usyk hit him on the chin and hurt him, bro, and I seen that boy hurt, I say Joshua ain't got no chin. And Usyk is mean. Like Usyk, like even though people don't see it in him, Usyk is mean in the ring too. I'm looking at him, bro, like damn.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Anthony
bro,
Joshua.
He crazy as shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
when he wore that Joker uniform and shit, bro, that's him. Like all that laughing and shit. Like, bro, he really crazy like that.
You let a dude that Sean Porter beat in amateurs beat you up, dude.
Facts.
That's different. That's different.
At heavyweight, you way bigger than this dude, bro. Come on, man.
Coach, he outweighed him by 30 pounds at the weigh-in.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's pathetic, bro. That's pathetic, bro. And I don't see it gonna get any better either. And now he's going to fight. I don't see it's gonna get any better because he's too mechanical. You're not gonna hit Usyk with them fucking mechanical punches you're throwing. You're not. You got to be fluent to beat him. You got to be fluent, and you got to be see like this right now. And people gonna say, "Man, you crazy," but I'm not crazy. Right now, I think Big Baby will punish him.
Yeah, he's special to me. I just ain't. You can't put him. You can't say it based off experience, but I ain't saying they fight the same because people like to twist your words up. But he kind of like Jaron Ennis, where I just feel like I know. I'm just waiting on him to get the shot to prove it.
The big fight, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely got it. Let me catch a super chat. Tim Muze, the homie, up there scaffolding and shit on them skyscrapers. Oh, crazy self. Go with the $5 in the super chat. Says trainer of the year, Reynoso. You agree with money? That's great. Prospect of the year, Xander Zayas. I ain't mad at that. Fight of the year, which we're gonna get to next. Fury Wilder 3. Best KO, Gabe Rosado, upset over Beck the Bully. I ain't mad at that. Happy New Year's, fam, in the chat. Happy New Year's to you, man. I ain't mad at those picks. They some good picks. They ain't my picks, but that's why they your awards and your picks. You get to do what you want. Coach, real quick, who did you have for KO of the year before we move to fight of the year?
FA because of the one punch. Pick, yeah. Not just the I look at knockouts of the year as one punch knockouts. Not that you done knocked him down, he done got dizzy, then you hit him and he goes down. This was one punch and just that one and the Callum Smith. That's one punch knockouts that's brutal looking. You know what I'm saying? Those two.
Coach, he had that man crisscross applesauce sitting Indian style before he even hit the ground, bro.
But your boy legs was shaking like he was like a crackhead on the corner when Callum Smith hit that dude too, though.
Yeah, Lennon Castile, that bro. I felt bad for him. I thought he was I thought he was asleep. And people picking Darrell. The reason I don't have Darrell teach is because if you go look at Darrell knockout over Hernandez and you look at what Tank did to Leo Santa Cruz, I saw that shit last year, bro. That uppercut where the dude go to sleep and fall forward and shit. Like I seen that already. So that's why I couldn't pick Darrell, bro. I seen that shit. I seen Tank do that shit last year, T. So I was like, shit. I already seen this knockout, but that FA knockout, man, he had that. He hit the
right, like he dropped him off a building.
Yeah, it looked like Brian Howard jumped in the air. He got hit so hard. It looked like he jumped in the air, crossed his legs, and he was sitting Indian style by the time his ass hit the ground, bro.
Right, it looked like he fell from the top of a building, bro, when he hit the ground.
Yeah, big fan. Money. Who you got? Who you got for fight of the year? What was your fight of the year this year?
Wilder Fury 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna say because the dynamics of it. everything surrounded with it. Even though I never watched 1, 2, 3, none of them Rocky segment ass, but at the end of the day, they went out there because both of them was tired, bro. And for Wilder, he was fighting on nothing but sure will. Nothing but sure will, bro. That's it. We seen it in him. I'm quite sure if y'all felt like me, right? You turned your head a lot of times saying, God damn, it's probably finna happen to him now. It's probably finna happen to him. Damn, please, could you just land? But it's just the how he willed himself to that fight, bro. And he made it to the 11. And, it's one of the greatest fights that ever happened. It's something that's greatest heavyweight fights, greatest fights. You know what I'm saying? It's something that, even though we was on the bad end of the fight, we still have to get credit to both of the opponents, and they went out there because everybody's on the edge of their seats, bro. He dropped him, then he dropped him again, then he hit him and hurt him, then he hit him and hurt him. It was some of everything in that fight. You know what I mean? So just looking at the dynamics of it and everything surrounding, we all know, we ain't got to go down memory lane, but we all know everything surrounding the fight and how it turned out to be. You know what I'm saying? And you got to take your hats off to both warriors and salute both of them. But I think for us, the build up, the excitement, everything that's behind it, I think that was the most meaningful fight to me of 2021.
Nice. Okay. What about you, Coach? What's your fight of the year?
I mean, that I probably would give it to Fury and Wilder 3, but I saw somebody else that Estrada versus Roman Gonzalez was a good one too. When you got because that fight reminded me of James Toney and Iran Barkley. The motherfuckers was throwing leather up in there.
So. Bro, they was throwing shots, big shots. That's all you got though, Coach. You wanted to explain why you got Wilder Fury a little bit more? That's all.
Yeah, I mean because of the back and forth, the shit looked like a movie. You know what I'm saying? Look like he go down, this one go down, this one eye swollen, this one he getting up.
Some Rocky shit, Coach. Some Rocky
shit. The movie shit.
Yeah, my fight of the year was Chocolatito versus Estrada. That was my fight of the year, and I feel the Wilder Fury pick, but the reason I didn't pick Wilder Fury was because, man, Wilder showed great heart, he showed great determination. But if you're really looking at the fight just objectively, bro, after round 4, the shit wasn't competitive, bro. It really wasn't. Like once Wilder got his knockdowns on Fury and Fury got up and he weathered that storm from round 5 to 10, bro. It hurts me to even say this, but Fury was beating the shit out of Wilder, bro. Wilder, I think what made it a potential fight of the year candidate was the huge amount of nuts and heart that Wilder showed to just keep getting up and keep coming. And you gotta respect the man. You gotta respect the man that gets knocked out trying to throw a knockout punch, bro. You gotta respect that shit. But I got Chocolatito Estrada number 1. If you just go objectively with boxing, it was a bigger fight because it was a unification fight.
Yeah, I just hate the fact Roman got fucking robbed in that fight.
Yeah, he got robbed in that fight. And then you look at also the competitiveness of the fight. As I just said, Fury from round 5 to round 10, when he stopped Wilder, bro, he was clearly winning every single round of that fight. Whereas Chocolatito and Estrada, it was much more competitive to me. It was much more competitive to me. And honestly, I enjoyed that fight more just because I wasn't so goddamn emotionally invested, bro. It was much more enjoyable to just watch and be like, "Ooh, shit, ooh, goddamn, ooh," and they threw so many punches, bro. So that's why my pick was Chocolatito versus Estrada. Simply off the strength of that. Huh? Oh, I had Chocolatito. My scorecard was like 8-4. I had them split in the first half of the fight. I had about the end of round 7. Chocolatito was up 4 rounds to 3, and then I believe I gave Estrada like either round 8 or round 9, but the rest of them I gave to Chocolatito. I thought Chocolatito turned up on his ass the second half of that fight, bro.
I thought Chocolatito won that fight. That's my guy though, and I didn't want nobody to think I was being biased, but I had
no, bro. It was competitive, right? So Estrada started off good. I think Estrada had a real good. It was either round 4 or round 5, but he had a real good round 4, round 5, but then round 6 and round 7. Chocolatito started turning up on his ass, and I think Estrada got one more round in there, bro. It was either like round 8 or round 9. I can't remember which one, but he had one more good round. But definitely like round 10 to round 12, Chocolatito was beating his ass, bro. He was beating his ass, and I think Chocolatito because they're gonna fight again, I believe in March. Chocolatito might do him worse, bro.
Yeah, bro, that was highway robbery, bro. It was clear, you know.
Yeah, it was a good fight, Coach. Like a clear 8-4. For sure.
Yeah, it was a good fight though, but Chocolatito clearly he was having the most effective punches. I mean, he started making Estrada miss a lot too, you know. And I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck these judges was talking about, bro. That shit was terrible, man. You hate to see that, brother. And see, that's the thing that with these judges, they don't understand the pain and the suffering that these fighters go through during camp. And then you get up in there and get robbed, bro. That shit is horrible. You don't know how that affects a fighter because of the fact that it's a lot of work put into this shit, man. And for you,
it ain't like basketball. It ain't like basketball or football where like LeBron can lose fucking 6 championships and just come back and shit. If he win another one, he's still great. Like you lose a fight in boxing, you lose a fight or two, your shit over with, bro. It's hard to build yourself back up when you lose in boxing. And losses mean a lot more in boxing than pretty much any other sport, bro. That's the other shit. Like boxing, MMA, and shit. You start having a record with 2, 3, 4 losses, man. You might never get a shot at the title, bro. Right. So that shit,
lose 6 championships and still be considered the greatest of all time.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't do that shit in boxing, bro. You lose 6 times in boxing, your ass a journeyman, bro. You fool. They gonna feed your ass to Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas and Jared Anderson and shit. You'll never get a shot, bro.
You never get a shot. Fans don't even want to see you no more. Who the hell is he?
Yeah, facts. Salute to Underground Asylum in the building. Everybody in here so far. Let me see what. Hell no. I ain't no way I should have more people in here than my likes. Y'all smash that like button for me, man. Smash that like button. It's free.
Teach got Mel and Castano.
I thought that was a good fight.
It wasn't enough action.
It ended in a draw, and it was anticlimactic. Like I can't give a draw fight of the year. You feel me? And then also, it just wasn't like you said, Coach. It wasn't enough action in that fight to me. Like Estrada Chocolatito, much more dramatic, much more action. Fucking Wilder Fury 3, a much better pick for fight of the year. Look at how many knockdowns and the ebbs and flows, especially like the beginning of that fight, bro. Like my heart pounding out my chest and shit. Like you think 1 minute Wilder like, damn, is he about to get stopped early? Then it's like, oh shit, is he about to stop Fury? Then it's like, oh shit, Fury about to stop him right now. Nah, Wilder keep getting up, keep coming. Like, bro, it was just it was way better. Like I would pick Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor as fight of the year before I would pick Charlo and Castano. Like I thought Ramirez and Taylor was a damn good fight, bro.
You take it out my mouth, knockout. I was about to say that. Zach, I say, man, if I'd have gave, and we had a winner, shit.
Yeah, and we got a winner.
And I'm not saying, and let me say this, I'm not saying that Charlo and Castano wasn't entertaining because we all enjoyed it. It was a hell of a fight. Don't get me wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit was kind of fun.
It wasn't boring to me, Coach. It wasn't boring because I seen both of them, putting their styles out there. I seen with Castano. It was competitive. It was like it was 2 championship fighters that you had to respect this style a little bit. He had to respect this style a little bit. He had his game plan that worked. He had his game plan that worked. And that bitch turned out to be a joy. You know what I mean? But I don't think it was enough to be fighter of the year. I would not.
Shit, I'll pick the Mall fight over that one. Cause he was pounding on Montiel, and Montiel wasn't going nowhere.
Montiel's pounding on his ass. Oh yeah, I got you on that one. Yeah, but I would knock out. I would give it to Ramirez and fucking my man.
I'm talking about over the Mel Castano fight. I'll take the Montiel and Mall fight.
Shit, Gervonta Davis versus Mario Barrios was more entertaining than Charlo versus Castano. If I'm just keeping it out.
I ain't never seen nobody like Montiel, bro. Montiel skin must be made out of rubber, bro. That dude. Bro, that dude, as hard as Charlo, Charlo got tired in the fight from hitting on this dude. Yeah. And then Montiel caught him with an uppercut. I'm like, what the hell?
I don't think he should fight in Houston, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that he tried to go for the knockout and he gassed himself out. Just like I hate when Devin Haney be trying to knock people out and fight inside with him and shit. Like, bro, quit trying to please the fans, bro. Because them same fans you lose, they gonna shit on your ass, bro.
Yeah,
they gonna do you all kind of bad.
I think it was on the zone card, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna start writing these fights down because just because of this right here, man, these dudes was fucking banging, bro. I'm talking about, bro, they was going back and forth. And I'm sorry,
you talking about that Ted Cheeseman fight? Are you talking about that Ted Cheeseman fight?
I know Ted Cheeseman. It was a man. I'm gonna go back, bro. I forgot who called it was, bro. But all I know, I was streaming the fight, and I'm talking about, bro. We were so entertained in that fight. We like, man,
I'm trying to think, bro.
Bro, they was banging though. Now I'm talking about, they was going, bro. I'm like,
do you remember what weight class? Do you remember what weight class it was?
It was small weight class, man. I want to say. Man, I don't even want to just say it, bro, because I won't even know it. I don't want to make myself look bad. But
was it the Alvarado brother versus Gutierrez down there at 130? Because they fight was real good,
bro. Man,
All
I
right,
just know
then.
they
I'm
was.
gonna give up then. Shit.
Say
Yeah,
knockout.
I know they was good
Knockout.
though,
You need
bro.
to have a body shot knockout 2 of the year. You got see that's the thing. People don't we that's a whole new category to come up with. The body
If I gotta
shot.
do body shot knockout of the year, I hate this. I don't like him as a clout chaser. I don't like his capping ass, but Ryan Garcia had a damn good body shot knockout, bro.
Your boy, you know who knock a lot of people out to the body though?
What's that?
Who that?
Monster knock people out a lot
Yeah,
to the
no,
body.
man, that fucking Nonito the nerve knockout to the body too.
That
Why
shit
hit
was
that boy
nasty
to the
too.
body? But it was one though, and I fuck with a new way heavy. I can't wait for him, and I don't know if him and another gonna put that shit together again. But I want to see it because it's gonna be bigger. Well, still unification also. But I love a new way. But man, no, Nito hit that boy to that body shot, put him down. Did Vanderbeek hit that boy Marcus Brown to the body? He didn't get back up. That boy
Yeah, that's what people didn't realize. He actually stopped him to the body. He just caught him with a right hook on the way down. But it was a
Right.
left hook. It was a left hook to the body that had Marcus Brown folding up and already on the way to the ground. People just only saw the right hook. It was a left hook to the body that really fucked
to the
Marcus Brown up,
body.
to be honest.
Thank
Man,
you.
he
Like,
fucking
did you see his face?
terrible.
Did you see his face, bro? He said,
Yeah, he looked like he was taking a dump on himself, bro. You know,
that
I saw that shit.
yeah, that nigga say, coach, like, I say, damn, coach.
That
Did him bad,
anyway
bro.
knockout was nice too though.
He said heavyweight.
Which one? The one against Dash Marinas or the one that he just had?
He knocked out. I think it was the one he just had. He knocked the dude out to the body, or was it the one before that?
It had to be the one before that because the one that he just had, they didn't even show that shit on TV here in the States. I had to go find that shit on like Japan TV or some shit.
Who y'all talking about? Are you talking about a new way?
Monster.
Yeah, in
I
the way,
didn't know he
yeah,
had a
Monster.
fight, bro. I swear to God, I don't know if he was not. No. And look, I got on knockout, right? I'm like, man, I ain't get to see my dude fight. I say knockout. What the hell was that prediction at, man? I went to Knockout Channel. In new way prediction. I had to say, I'm sorry, my brother. God damn.
you know, I drop them all, man, as many as I can, bro. As many.
Knockout
Real quick before
knockout
we get to
Hey, look
ahead,
at
and I'm gonna let you go. Knockout. It was so Franco knockout time. How the hell did this dude get into? He gonna knock out when I'm listening to prediction. What the hell did he do to get a goddamn championship fight? This dude is. I forgot what his record. It was terrible though. Knockout time. How the fuck did he get up here to get a damn championship fight? This dude is a nobody. Like this shit is. This shouldn't even be sanctioned, man. I was dying laughing my ass off, bro.
Bro, the dude beat a dude with like 11 losses to get a shot at anyway, bro. Right. He beat somebody with 11 losses that had already been knocked out like 5 times. And you know what that shit did for him, bro? I went and broke all this shit down. It jumped him over Gary Antonio Russell. It jumped him over Maloney. It jumped him over Josh Greer just by beating somebody with like 11 losses, bro. Yeah, that was some straight trash, bro. Yeah, that should be garbage. Let me ask y'all this real quick before we go, because we're gonna do fighter of the year. But before we do that, potential prediction for upset of the year based on the fights that you know are happening coming this year so far. Is there any fights that you think could get the early rise for upset of the year? Any fights you think we might could see a big upset? You know, we got
2022.
Yeah, in 2022 we got Ortiz about to fight McKisson. We got Barrios and Keith Thurman's been made. Spence versus Ugas. Any upsets y'all see coming?
The only one that I see that could possibly happen, and people gonna think I'm crazy, if this fight get made, is Bud and Josh Taylor.
Ooh.
Damn,
that's the only one that I see gonna give Bud a lot of problems. That dude can fight, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he can fight for sure.
I'm not saying he gonna beat Bud. I'm not saying that at all. So don't get y'all panties in the water all of Bud. So I'm just saying that's gonna be a tough fight for Bud. People don't think it will, but it will be. You know.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. What about you, Money? You see any upsets coming down that might be the upset of the year to start the year off?
Damn, for the fights that got made.
Yeah, so far.
I can't really see too much of an upset. Like, I'm looking at everything that's on the table. I'm trying to, I see that like that's a 50-50. I'm looking at certain fights, but I don't really see nothing that's a potential upset that I call an upset.
Yeah.
Right?
I ain't mad at that. Mine would be.
I will say this though. I will give Dylan White a shot against Tyson Fury. If they was to make that fight happen, Dylan White and Tyson Fury, only because of the power of Dylan White. I know if he can get his ass up, I know the power of him, and I know because he can hit, he can crack. You know what I mean? So I could see a potential, like if Fury not taking that shit serious and he bullshitting around, I could see Dylan White cracking his ass and putting him out. And I know a lot of people gonna laugh at that fight, talk shit about Dylan White, calling this, that, and the third. One thing about that motherfucker, them first 4 to 5 rounds, he can punch his ass off. You know what I mean? He can punch in the back end too. So, you know, I'll look at that if they can make that happen. I can see Dylan White having a possibility to crack Fury ass and put him out.
Hey, that Castano, but Castano a champion. You can't say it's
I was just about to say after watching them fight, and I had Castano winning that fight 7-5. I wouldn't even call it an upset if he beat Jermell Charlo. To me, that fight 50-50, bro. But I ain't mad at the pick, DP.
50-50, y'all. I said 50-50 on that one though, y'all.
But let me catch your super chat, y'all. LT with the $5 says, "Happy New Year, my people. Can you guys give me your prediction on Ortiz and Prince Charles tonight?" I gave my prediction at the beginning of the show, LT. I got Ortiz stoppage somewhere between round 7 and round 10. If you want the entire breakdown as to why, just go back to the beginning of the live stream. But I appreciate that $5.
I got Charles.
Who y'all got?
I got Charles Martin.
Boom, there you go. Who you got, Money?
Luis Ortiz with a 5th round knockout.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna see. Coach been proving me wrong before.
I think
I get nervous every time he pick
I think his age is gonna show.
And I'm gonna say this too, and I like Charles Martin. That's my St. Louis brother. Met him, know him, know his family and all that shit, right? And I know if they see this thing, they'll be like, "Money, you a little sucker, you a traitor, you this." I'm gonna tell y'all, I like him, bro, and he have improved since the Joshua fight. I give him that, like I really do, because he gotten better with the Konaki fight. Coming back, you know, doing his thing against Gerald Washington, he got an opportunity to go in there and win. I'm not saying that he can't win this fight. It's just that on the level of Luis Ortiz, and I know y'all say Luis Ortiz 17,000 years old and things like that, but somebody got to prove to me other than Deontay Wilder, because even in the Deontay Wilder fight, he was putting hands on his ass, and he was like 19,000 years old at that time, so he got 2 years younger than me. So when I'm looking at him, for 2,000 years younger than me. So when I'm looking at him, bro, like somebody, they got to prove it to, because then nobody really want to step into the ring with him. And that's Charles Martin. One thing about that southpaw, that boy, he got angles. That boy got angles. He can come around your shit. He's smart. And he still can bounce on them legs. Shit. So people think he older than what he really is. Until somebody prove it to me, I still got him as one of the most dangerous heavyweights in the game. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. Shit, I ain't mad at that. The thing about and let me say this to y'all, like, bro, just because somebody from your city don't mean you gotta pick them to win the fight. Like, yeah, root for them because they from your city, but shit, we take our predictions serious. I want to be right, so all that shit go out the window. Like, if Virgil Ortiz was fighting Terrence Crawford, Virgil Ortiz is right from around the corner, bro. He from Dallas, Texas. I'm be rooting for him like heavy. But when that prediction video dropped, guess what? guess who I'm picking to win that fight, bro? Like, miss me with that shit, bro. I ain't gotta pick you just because I'm from your city. Y'all trying to mess up the record, bro. Y'all see that record down there. I ain't trying to mess that shit up.
We got another prospect we forgot about.
What'd you say, Money?
Go ahead, Money.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, because the sucker was telling me when he asked me, "Oh man, if Devin Alexander fight Earl Spence, who you think I win?" Man, Earl Spence will put that boy. I'm talking about do something nasty to that boy. You seen what fucking Ivan Redcast did to him, and Devin is my brother. Like, and I would tell him to his face, "Don't take the fight." You understand me? Like I'm gonna sit there and not be a man. Like I'm gonna be, I'm going to make myself look like no damn idiot, no fool. And Spence my guy, but not just because he's my guy. It's just sometimes you had your running. Like, boy, Spence was gonna do something nasty to that man. If Ivan Redcast knocked him out, what you think Earl Spence was gonna do to him? You see what I'm saying? Like, stop playing, bro.
Real quick, David Morrell Jr. the Destroyer. Yeah. Look, man, we can come over here and talk boxing, but I'm gonna time you out, and then you come back. But we got to keep it boxing, and whatever happens on Money Channel, bro, that's his channel. But don't come over here crying about something that happened on his channel. You can talk to Money directly, bro. Don't nobody block him. We just gonna time him out, and then you can come back.
On my channel.
He talking about you owe him some money or some shit. I don't know, but he timed out.
Oh, that man told me give me his $10 back. I guess he said some silly shit, and they was talking about. I'm gonna get. Hey man, please, when you come back to the channel, put your Cash App in the chat so I can get your $10, man. I surely will get your $10. That's how you feel, man.
Hey,
Coach gonna say something.
Coach, what was you? Coach,
that was
what
another prospect we forgot about, David Morrell. We forgot about him too.
That's why I said his name, Coach.
I didn't forget about him, Coach. I know he only got 4 or 5 fights, but I gotta draw the line. If you got a belt, I can't
but he
call
don't
you
have a major
prospect.
title. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
But he in line to be a mandatory though. If the WBA really trying to get rid of all their belts and shit, like I can't like.
Well,
if you hold the belt, I ain't calling you.
Big
I
Baby
ain't
rank
mad at
right
that.
now? I know Big Baby gotta be in the top 10. Gotta be.
Yeah, he nice. He nice. David Morrell a problem though. They ain't gonna fight that dude
too. But I still I look at him as a
got flaws. Lot.
His offense is nasty. He got there you go, Coach. I like his offense, but his defense and he get wild. I'm looking at him. I still see the greenness in him, but he's tough. He's rough. He want to fight. He like Boots now, man. He like a Virgil. They got that young angry blood in him, bro. So when you coming up, bro, you just hungry. You're hungry, and you feel like you can destroy people. And you go out there, but you know them flaws will catch up with you against the right opponent. So he still got a lot of flaws that he got to fix.
He throw punches and drop his other hand a lot. Like he drop the punch when he's throwing with one hand, he's dropping other hand. He lunges sometimes, and he gets over his front foot sometimes. He has to. He's not as patient as he needs to be when he step up in competition because he's relying so much on his power because he got a lot of power. He's strong, you know. So that's his flaw right now. He needs to become a little more polished because he's gonna get clipped. Somebody gonna clip him if he continue to do what he's doing right now. His offense right now is his defense, and that's not gonna always work when you fighting top-notch opponents, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And Zenith 360, my bad, bro. You got your wrench now. I thought I been gave you a wrench, but appreciate you always supporting the channel. Let's do this, y'all. So fighter of the year. I want y'all to give me y'all fighter of the year pick, and then I want you to predict who you think could win fighter of the year in 2022. So Money, who you got for fighter of the year, and then who do you think is set up to win fighter of the year this year in 2022, bro?
Right now, I gave it to Canelo Alvarez for fighter of the year 2021 because of the 11-month span. You know, becoming undisputed. Everybody know the first Mexican to do what he do. I got him as number 1 pound for pound fighter. Some people probably don't. They got their issues, things that nature. But you know, I look overall. Look how the boxing community draw it on to him, force his peers, everything he did in the game. The pay-per-views he sold. So it's a lot he did over a lot of fighters this year that you got to give him credit for. In 2022, if my guys stay healthy, Earl the Truth Spence Jr. can come back and make a splash in 2022 and show people why he can be the king of boxing. If you go out there and defeat your Dennis Ugas and then go out there and defeat Turnbull Crawford, become undisputed, then going up to the 154-pound division and become a world champion, he can do all this in the span of 1 year. So they become undisputed in one division and a world champion in the next division. And I think that'll be enough for Earl Spence to pull off fight in the year in 2022.
Coach, what about you?
Fight of the year. I mean, you can say Canelo. You can say Nonito. You can say Nonito. You can say that for his age and what he's accomplished. That's a good pick. You can say Canelo because of what he did in an 11-month span. Now, this year coming up, I say if Errol accomplished what he said he's going to accomplish, he'll get fighter of the year. Or it could be Devin Haney if you go to Australia and beat Cambosis. Then he'll be able to get all the other bigger fights and be able to fight more than 1 year because then he'll have all the belts and they're going to be hunting for him then. Then he won't have to try to make people fight him then. So there's a possibility for them to. Or it could be either Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk. It would be better if he's not going to beat Tyson Fury. I can tell you that now. Because he's not big enough and Tyson Fury jab is going to fuck him up. But if Usyk can accomplish that and get in the ring with Fury and become undisputed, it'll be him.
Yeah, that's damn good. So for this year, I got Canelo Alvarez. I got Canelo Alvarez as fighter of the year simply off the strength of he went undisputed. So did Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor only had to do one fight in 2021 to get it. He only had to fight Jose Ramirez to become undisputed in 2021. Canelo Alvarez had to fight had to unify with Billy Joe Saunders. Then he had the back door, and he had to unify with Caleb Plant to become undisputed. And then if you can't count what happened in 2020, but he just got the belt in December of 2020. He just became a champion at 168 against Callum Smith. So I gave him Fighter of the Year. And the reason that I gave him Fighter of the Year and I didn't give Eddie Reynoso Trainer of the Year, because I believe a lot of Reynoso's success is dependent upon Canelo Alvarez. And when I was breaking it down before Money and Coach got on here, to me, like Eric Spoelstra and Eddie Reynoso are the same. Like, do we give Eric Spoelstra Coach of the Year for having LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh on his team? Hell no, bro. You had tremendous talent to work with. It ain't that hard to coach. You know what I'm saying? Same with Canelo Alvarez. Like, yeah, Eddie Reynoso, okay, you might know what you're doing, man. You probably a good coach, but a lot of you getting Trainer of the Year and a lot of accolades you get are based off of how good Canelo is and what he's doing in the ring. And I think it's a situation with Canelo where he's so supremely talented and he did so much in 168 pounds. Excuse me. The default was just to give Eddie Reynoso Trainer of the Year. And I think that there were trainers that did a little bit more with less. Like, I don't think Josh Taylor, Billy Joe Saunders, Devin Haney, Lee McGregor, Lee Wood, I don't think they're the fighters that Canelo is. But Ben Davis did a lot with them and got them unified, got them championship belts and unified shots and made them competitive in high-level fights and did more with more fighters than what Eddie Reynoso did, in my opinion. But Canelo definitely Fighter of the Year for me in 2021. And hopefully, all these fighters that act like they look up to him and they respect him so much, hopefully we can get them to take a page out of his book and be more active and fight more and fucking try to go build their own legacy instead of waiting around to fight him. That's a whole nother conversation I could talk about for a whole nother hour or two. As far as Fighter of the Year for this upcoming year, I thought y'all gave some good picks. I think Usyk, if he wins the rematch with Anthony Joshua, and then somehow fights Tyson Fury and beats him, I kind of agree with Coach, though. I don't know how a path for him to beat Tyson Fury is very difficult. That involves a lot of moving, a lot of counter punching and holding and not succumbing to Tyson Fury's size and strength. That's a difficult ask. But if he's somehow able to beat Anthony Joshua early in the year and then turn around and beat Tyson Fury for undisputed, it's hard to see anybody having a better year. The only person that will have a shot for Fighter of the Year will be somebody like Errol Spence, obviously being healthy. If he's able to beat Urdinas Ugas and then get the fight with Terrence Crawford and beat Terrence Crawford, that too will be a tough thing to beat. So I think they're both of them. If you look at the fights that are already made and you're being logical and realistic, we already got Usyk and AJ made. We already got Ugas and Spence made. I think those two fighters have to be early favorites for Fighter of the Year, just simply off the strength of they already have unification fights made, signed, sealed, and delivered here to begin 2022. And so they're already, off to the races and got a head start on everybody else. Terrence Crawford is set up for Fighter of the Year. If Terrence Crawford fights Keith Thurman, or if he fights Jaron Ennis, or if he don't fight at all, if he just wait for Spence and beat Spence for undisputed, he could be Fighter of the Year. Hell, Tyson Fury is set up for Fighter of the Year if he defends against Dillian White or whoever, and then he fights the winner of Usyk and AJ for undisputed. Hell, he can get Fighter of the Year. So it's a lot of dudes that are set up for Fighter of the Year. But my early favorite, I have to go with Errol Spence, just because he's one of the guys who has a fight that's already made, and I think there's less hurdles in the way to get his fight made with Terrence Crawford, since Terrence Crawford don't have a promoter right now. That fight is easier to make than Usyk versus Fury, because Usyk and Usyk is fighting on his own right now, but I believe he's managed by and promoted by somebody else. But Bob Arum, he's just always hard to do business with. So I'd have Errol Spence as my favorite for Fighter of the Year right now. Other than that, y'all, I'm getting ready to wrap it up. But y'all got anything else y'all want to cover, man?
Hey, brother,
let me touch on two things that Knockout said real fast. First thing we said about Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, one thing you do got to get Eddie Reynoso credit for when you say it's on the success of Canelo. You got to understand, he's been with Canelo since the beginning. It's a difference from when you say LeBron now, you build that team and you put all these talented people together, even though he's a talented fighter. And I take nothing away from him. He probably could have, stuck somebody else in there, and Canelo probably can still be Canelo Alvarez, depending on who he is. But you got to still give Eddie Reynoso credit for being the guy who started Canelo, you know what I'm saying, from when he was smaller all the way now. So he brought out the maximum potential in Canelo Alvarez, and he's still pushing barriers with him. And Canelo is believing in him to do what he's doing with him. So you got to give him credit for that. And with the Errol Spence and Crawford situation, I think that's, to me, in 2022, that's the biggest fight that can be made in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Considering the build-up, looking at everybody else, even if you match this fighter up with that fighter, or this fighter with that fighter, even with Usyk and Usyk and Tyson, when you look at the heavyweight division, that still would be an undisputed fight, but it don't have the storyline behind it like Canelo, like Errol Spence and Terence Bud Crawford. So I feel like because that's the biggest fight in boxing, that, like you said, and I was going to say Terence Crawford have an opportunity as well, just on that fight alone. Just Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford alone can get somebody fight of the year, you know what I mean? So that's why I look at it like that, and that's going to be a hell of a fight if they do get made.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I feel you don't give Eddie Reynoso credit, but didn't he just win Trainer of the Year like last year or some shit? Like, damn, we got to give him credit every year for Canelo.
I think he
didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it.
I thought Derrick James should have won it that year.
Yep, he didn't deserve it. Actually, Derrick James should have got it. That's some bullshit.
And I'm on record giving it to Derrick. I thought Derrick James should have won it that year. He had Errol Spence that was unified. He had Charlo that was unified. He did something else.
They should have on Derrick. The year before that, Derrick should have got it. They should have on him 2 years in a row.
You know, 2020. But I give it to Eddie Reynoso this year though. I give it to Eddie. I think
I'm just saying that man win that shit. He win that shit every year because of Canelo, bro. I can't, bro. I don't know. Like, I just thought Ben Davison did less with more. But I feel you though. Like you right. You got to give him credit for building Canelo from the ground up. But shit, he built now. He built. Go do something else, bro.
It's kind of like they never gave Roger Mayweather Trainer of the Year because he had Floyd. So you know what I'm saying? It being that type of round, man, Roger still deserves. Like you still can't take away from what's been done. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You still can't take away from what's been done. I feel like Roger should have had Trainer of the Year 2 times.
Plenty of times.
Took it from Engage to fucking Freddie Roach.
I'm glad I got y'all. I'm glad I got y'all 2 brothers here, man. I got a big announcement. I'm gonna make to everybody in the room. But if y'all could, because I gotta run. Go ahead, Coach. Give your last words. Let people know where to find you. And all that stuff. Money, give your last words, and I'm gonna give my big announcement. Give my last words, and we'll get out of here. But go ahead, Coach.
It's always a pleasure, my brother. Always a pleasure. Hey, you gotta give me your number, bro. So I be talking to Money, like me and Money was talking earlier today, and
give Money got money. If you can give him my number, that's cool. And Coach, just text me, and then I'll lock you in. I got him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That was It's always a pleasure talking this game, but I can't wait to watch the fights tonight, man. Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And salute to my co-host KQKC. What's up, OG? Can't wait for your call tonight. Y'all go check out KQKC. He gonna be calling the fights tonight on his channel, and then also we go live every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we'll be back working tomorrow morning after all these fights to break them all down for you. So y'all go check him out. Subscribe to his channel, KQ. I appreciate you coming through. Money, what about you, man? Give your last words. Obviously, y'all know where to find them, but tell them where to find you. Y'all go subscribe to them if you haven't. Go ahead.
One more thing. I got Charles.
Go ahead, Coach.
Remember that. I got Charles Martin.
I remember.
Okay. No doubt. But appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking out with my brother Knockout, man. Always a pleasure, like Coach say. Y'all just follow me on Money Brown TV right here on Instagram. On YouTube. Y'all follow me at Money the Writer on Instagram. We will be going live with the fights tonight. Y'all know we show every fight every Saturday. I think I'll be off maybe once or twice, but majority of the time we're showing every fight, man. But shout out to my brother Knockout, man. Y'all keep supporting. Like I say, continue doing this thing out here. And when my man say the best boxing channel, I never put myself in that category. I don't really be worrying about those things. But if I had to pick, I would choose my brother Knockout. I put my brother Knockout as the best boxing channel out there. No, because I know myself, and I know I could get biased, and I will get real biased if you come in there fucking with me. You feel me? But Knockout gonna keep that shit 100% no matter what. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, y'all continue to keep supporting my brother Knockout, man. One of the best shows out here, bro. I keep telling y'all that, bro. He's one of the best out here, bro. So continue to support him, man, and it's all love, bro.
I appreciate your kind words. So, y'all know where to find me real quick, and then we'll get an announcement. We'll get out of here. So, y'all find me right here on YouTube, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Also, follow me on Twitter at KO Boxing 86 TV. And then we go live every Wednesday night and every Sunday morning. Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and Sunday mornings 9 a.m. Central Standard Time with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. But that is about to change because we have a big announcement. And here's the big announcement for all of y'all that love the prediction videos and the breakdowns of the fights and all that stuff. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing any more prediction videos, bro. I'm not doing none. I'm done with my prediction videos. It's over with, okay? And the reason that I'm done with them is because we got a new show. We got a new live show. I'm going to be going live every Friday night now. So we're going to be going live Wednesday night. That's our regular show. Sunday morning, that's 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Friday night is the TKO prediction show, okay? TKO, yeah, it means technical knockout, but it also means trust knockout, bro. Okay? So every single week, Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Now that we got 2,000 subscribers, I appreciate y'all. We're going to keep growing, but we're not doing no more videos. We're going to do our predictions live, bro. We're going to go live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time for the TKO prediction show where we predict that week's biggest fights. Now, the only way that we will have prediction videos or prediction breakdown videos is if we got a fight that's happening on a Friday or we got a fight that's happening in the middle of the week, like they tried to put damn Monster Anyway on a goddamn Tuesday, or sometimes they try to have Friday night fights, all right? So if that happens, then yes, you will get a video so we can still get the predictions for that fight. For our fights that are on Saturdays and Sundays, we will no longer be doing prediction videos. We will be doing the TKO prediction show. So y'all be sure to share that news with everybody on your social media platforms. Let people know we now got three live shows on Knockout Boxing. We got the live show Wednesday night at 7:30. We got the live show Friday nights at 7:30, where it's just straight boxing breakdowns and boxing predictions. And then we got our breakdown and our recap show with KQKC Boxing Network every single Sunday morning. But Money, Coach, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all New Year, man. Happy New Year to everybody. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning, man.
No doubt. Enjoy the fight, y'all.
All right. Peace, y'all.